I'm back. Bro, I got one more game to do after this one.
Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies and the Texas Longhorns.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the floor for UConn, they've got Martin, and it's Keefe in at the shooting guard position. Splitter sets a screen, pass to Keefe. Another shot, Splitter, that's good.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Freak passes to Ford. Ellis kicks to Freak. Doherty the screen. Freak dishes to Ellis. And again, it's the Longhorns from deep.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
My PS4 has been on all day, bro.
Here is Day. Splitter sets a screen. Day, no good.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
And stolen by Freak. Ellis outside. Right block shot. And off the front. And in it goes. Ellis has got 5 now. Huskies making a switch here. UConn trails by 6. Now here's Jennings. He feeds it to Splitter. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Splitter's got his second basket of the night.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Freak kicks to Warwick. And a wide open look for Freak. And the three ball is good. Freak's got his third basket of the night.
And one thing about UConn that has been true all throughout their rise as a power. They have always played solid defense. It's something the program really hammers home.
Freak in a two-guard. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Rush in at the three spot. Here is McGuire. Here's Joseph. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And for the Huskies, and it's Jennings in at the point. And that one's good. Freak.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
And for Texas, Freak, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Hudson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Here's McGuire. Offensive rebound. Stolen. 1:05 left to play in the first half. UConn trails by 12. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Warwick. And so here's Texas. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Freak passes to Warwick. It's Freak, top of the key. And Texas tacks on 2 more.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Joseph, that's good. Longhorns leading by 11. There's the screen. Freak kicks to Edwards. In the corner, Rush with it. Takes a shot at the elbow. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Hudson's got his second basket of the game. Jennings kicks to Splitter. Shoots the 3, and the Huskies hit again from deep.
For 3.
And the first half is now in the books. Texas leads by 10. And don't go away after the break. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
On the floor for UConn, we've got Keefe, and it's Joseph in at the 3, the small forward. Keefe passes to Martin. No good off the front iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. And here's Freak. 15 points in the game. That's good. Freak's got 18 points in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Turner is out there with Davis. And it's Thornton in at the 2-guard position. Longhorns leading by 8. Here's Rush. Finished off the break.
Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
The Huskies on offense. Outside Jennings. Posey dishes to Pierce. They set the pick. And stolen by Thornton. And stolen by Jennings. To the middle, here's Pierce. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. The three-pointer off the mark. UConn trails by 8. Pass to Jennings. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns. Freak's got his 3rd rebound tonight. The tray. That's good. Freak's got 21.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Longhorns.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. Texas leading by 9.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Day kicks to Splitter. They double him with Freak. Takes the 3. Day no good.
You can't get in a much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
Shot from the wing. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Again, the miss by the Huskies. Ellis, the pass to Freak. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to fall. So the Longhorns win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did.
Yeah. I'm on my last game.
Alright, I'm gonna let my game cool off.
It should be done by the end of this game. I'm the #1 overall draft projection. What been going on, bro? Watch my live. Go watch that bitch right now, bro.
And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Texas.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 slot.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
And so it's Texas with it. Here's Freak. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Decker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. The Badgers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the college tournament club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
It's Hawkins on the wing. He feeds it to Decker. Pulls it from the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And this game is tied up now. And here's Edwards. Now Freak gets it to go from beyond the arc. Freak's got 12.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
On the court for the Longhorns. Freak in a 2-guard. He's out there with Edwards, and it's Warwick in at the power forward position. Here's the screen. Gibson the screen. Outside Conley. From deep. It's rebounded by Warwick. Texas leading by 6. Freak with it. He's got 15. That's good. Freak's got 18 points.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chill.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And it's a completely new group for Texas. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Evans in at the 4.
And, guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Freak. Here's Turner, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Turner's got 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here is Hill. Kaminsky sets the pick for Hill. Clock at 6. Expanding his range. And yes, sir, that one drops. He's got 5. And so here's Texas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
Freak, he's in at the point. Also Ellis out there. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the 4 slot. Here's Freak. Here's Doherty. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
The drive by Hill. And then Wade slams it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Here's Freak after the Badgers picking up a basket just moments ago.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Freak.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it. Talk about great numbers for Freak. 28 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
The offensive rebound. Wade misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it's Freak missing. Wisconsin trails by 17.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Longhorns.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Richmond outside. Davis dishes to Freak. From 20 feet out, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 30 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Hill drives in. Hawkins got a piece of it. Now here's Freak. Drains the 19-footer.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here.
We met working at the post office together. Martha was a clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah.
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select the point guard from the University of Texas,
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady Yvette. My dude, Vig.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, Harlem in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Hey, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell Mama.
You know, Mama.
Okay, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibration.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.